Hi Braille class, I'm really glad you could join me today for our English lesson where we're going to finish off our story, Jack and the Beanstalk. Before I start, please make sure that you have your sound mats on you. They should be in those packs you were given. And your story map, make sure that you have it, you're able to see it, and you're all tagged in one of those on Tapestry. If you can't find yours, if you just let your teacher know and she can send it to you, because you need to have your story map available so you can follow it. Okay, and you need a pencil and a piece of lined paper if possible. Okay, fantastic. Right, let's get started. So I'm going to put my story map down at the side so I can still see it, but it's there. Okay, it's a bit heavy for putting on my wall, it keeps falling down. So our objective today is, can I write the middle of the story? Can I write the middle of the story? Well done, because last week we were learning about those three parts, weren't we? The beginning, the middle, and the end. So today we're going to be focusing on writing the middle. So our objectives today, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to recap some of our key vocabulary. Then we're going to go over our phonics sounds. Then we're going to have a look at some tricky red words, and then we're going to write a couple of sentences together. Okay? So, can you tell me what our first word says? That's right, it's wrinkly, wrinkly. And sometimes when we see these two letters, our W and our R, together, they're actually a special friend and they make the R sound. R. Wrinkly. Fantastic. Okay, let's have a look at our next one. What's our next one? That's right, beanstalk. Good. And our last one is strange. That's right, strange. So let's see if we can do them really quickly. You ready? Wrinkly, beanstalk, strange. Good. Okay, let's practice our sounds. Are you ready? So our first one in our blue box is or. Jimmy, or. Push shut the door. Good. And you see the picture clues. What's the one in the purple box? Ow. Ow. Or shout it out. Well done. What's the one in the orange box? For whirl and twirl. Well done. And our one in our green box is air. Air. Fantastic. Right, I'm going to test you. I want to see if you can point to the right one. I'm going to call out a sound, see if you can get it. Ow. Did you point to the purple one? Orange. Okay, be quick. Or. Do you point to the blue one? Air. Did you point to the green one? Fantastic. Okay, let's have a look at some of our tricky red words again that keep coming up. So we've got this one over here. Can you tell me what that says? His. His. So look at this one, then we'll play a game. They. They. What about this one here? Were. Were. And this one? He. He. Can you point to they? Did you point to that one? Can you point to were? Can you point to his? Can you point to he? Were? See if you can beat me. They? He? His? Did you beat me? Fantastic. Okay, so now we're going to practice our story map together. Okay, so let me get my ready. I've got my story map with me. Okay, ready? So we did in the morning, didn't we? In the morning, Jack's mother looked outside his window and saw a giant beanstalk so tall it touched the sky. And I wrote that on our story map, and hopefully you wrote that by yourselves yesterday. So our next part is he scrambled up the beanstalk and climbed up and up and up. Full stop. Your turn. Did you join in? Well done. Okay. Then our next part, my turn first. Suddenly, comma, Jack heard the sounds. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Exclamation marks, aren't there? Can you see? To make it sound really spooky. Ready? Join in with me. Suddenly, Jack heard the sounds. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Okay. And then this is my favourite part. I love this bit. I like doing my giant voice. Bee, bye, bow, bum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread. Your turn. You ready? Bee, bye, bow, bum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread. Hopefully you joined in with me then. Okay, and then it's Jack grabbed the hen which laid golden eggs and scrambled down the beanstalk as fast as his legs would carry him. Can you see that last part? Are you ready? Let's join in. Your turn. Jack grabbed the hen which laid golden eggs and scrambled down the beanstalk as fast as his legs would carry him. Did you get it? Okay, let's have a go now at starting to write that little part up. So I'm just going to lift my laptop up so you can all see. Hopefully you can see, I can zoom in a little bit more now, my story. And I do have my story map here to help me, okay? So make sure you have your story maps there to help you too. Okay, we're going to do one sentence together and then I want you to do that part that I showed you, the problem with the giant. I want you to finish that off and have a go at writing it using your sound mats, using your thread fingers, making sure that you've got your capital letters and full stops. Okay, so I'm going to do, he scrambled onto the giant beanstalk and climbed up and up and up. So you ready? You press with me. He scrambled onto the giant beanstalk and climbed up and up and up. You ready? Let's write it together. Move you forward a little bit. Zoom you in. Okay. I'm running out of room here, aren't I, year one? So hopefully you can see that. Move my chair out the way. I'm going to start down here. So I'm going to start my sentence with a capital letter. He scrambled. Bald. He scrambled onto the giant beanstalk, that's one word, onto the giant. Now, do you remember what giant began with? And we talked about this yesterday. The G sound, and it actually makes the J sound in some words like giant. He scrambled onto the giant. He scrambled onto the giant beanstalk, and that was one of our key words. Beanstalk. B-E. Bean. Stalk. He scrambled onto the giant beanstalk and climbed. Kneel here. Very low down and climbed. and climbed up and that's a new line, up and up. What do I need at the end of my sentence? Can you tell me? That's right, I need a full stop. Okay, he scrambled onto the giant beanstalk and climbed up, up, up. And then what I want you to do is the rest of that story map. So suddenly he heard the sound stomp, stomp, stomp. And then you can do the bit where the giant speaks, fee, fi, fo, fum, and you know the rest. Okay, so I want you to see if you can do those parts of our story map and write up that problem, not the end bit. We're going to do that tomorrow, but see if you can write up the problem where he goes up to the castle and finds the giant at the top. I can't wait to see all of your fantastic work on tapestry. Bye, Ewan.